Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to be on. It's Tuesday morning, 7/11/2017, early Tuesday morning here in San Diego, California. I got up not too long ago. And when I got up, Archangel Metatron was with me. He's often with me. A lot of what I feel and experience is about sacred geometry. It's about taking people through portals for healing, for experiencing their expanded consciousness, for tapping into their multidimensional selves. So I am a being that helps others connect to the sacred geometry within themselves, decode and recode, to help expansion, to help expand their consciousness, to help connect in with their multidimensional selves. And so with that, Archangel Metatron is often with me. I have a lot of energy with the Arcturian energy. I've been to, there's many different connections, Sirius and Pleiades, but Arcturus and the energy of Lord Arcturus and Metatron and sacred geometry and decoding and recoding, DNA reactivation, all those things are really powerful for me. And so that's just what I do with people. When I do channeling sessions with people, I decode and recode their beings. I reactivate their energy. I bring in codes of light through sacred geometry, and I do DNA reactivation, all those fun things. And Archangel Metatron is always with me. Metatron's cube is used as a portal of energy and those kind of things. So Archangel Metatron came through today, this morning, and wants to speak. Also, I do guided meditations, which I'm going to start doing. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to have my first one this Sunday. I'll put out information on it. Where I do about a 45-minute guided meditation, and it's all about going through portals. It's going to sacred spaces all over the universe. It's bringing in master guides to speak with you, bringing in healing, bringing in energy, galactic energy, and helping shift your DNA to open and awaken and expand to your higher consciousness. Also, immense healing happens during these guided meditations. I bring you into what I call theta state of mind. It's that state between awake and sleep. And we travel on this magnificent journey. We travel, to sacred places within the earth and all over, wherever the guides want to take us. It's a very powerful guided meditation. It's meant for healing. It's meant for expansion, soul expansion, going within, experiencing presence, experiencing awakening, experiencing enlightenment within the self, understanding what that feels like within your own body. All these things, these guided meditations are for, and I'm going to begin having them at least a couple times a month. So if you want to connect with that community, I'll add information. I'll start posting information about it as soon as I get everything together. It's going to be a webinar type platform globally that you'll be able to connect into. Now, if you cannot attend the live webinar, I'm going to do them Sunday mornings. Well, Sunday mornings Pacific time. Wherever you are, it's going to be a different time. Or if you're on the west coast of the United States, it's going to be Pacific time. But I'm going to be doing them Sunday mornings. And if you cannot attend live, you can watch the recording and still receive the same energy, still be in the experience, still be a part of it. So it's going to be a webinar platform, and I'll be coming through like this and breathing and talking and bringing you all through the guided meditation. I've been doing them for a very long time. They're extremely powerful. Master guides come through to speak with you as well and bring healing. So it's expansion, it's enlightenment, it's connecting into your multidimensional self, it's healing, it's all these different magnificent things. So with that being said, I want to bring through Archangel Metatron this morning. Very powerful. So I want everyone to take a deep breath in. Feel the body relax. Feel the body calm and into its gentleness and to grounding into presence. I am that of Archangel Metatron. I come through this magnificent being of light as I work with her multidimensionally to bring through the sacred geometrical shapes to allow for opening of portals to the full awakening expanded consciousness, the multidimensional self, that of which is you. You are already enlightened. You are already an enlightened divine being of light. It's a matter of remembering. I offer these portals of sacred geometrical shapes and images and dimensions to allow you to access that information that is already available within you. The number one key is presence. The number one key to accessing these dimensions and moving through these portals and awakening the inner guidance within the self is presence. That means relaxation. That means meditation. That means exhausting the physical self through electricity and energy of exercise and those kind of things to allow for the quieting and presence. This multidimensional being that I'm speaking through, she is that of the highest dimension. She works often in the 11th dimension, 12th dimension to bring through these much higher codes of light. She is absolutely capable of recoding your DNA, recoding the multidimensional self that is you, awakening the enlightenment within you. The recognition of this information she will bring through in guided meditations as well as healing sessions. Highly recommend as I work through her and recoding and decoding the DNA, recoding your multidimensional self of light, allowing the tree of life to illuminate within you, allowing the flower of life to illuminate within you, allowing these different codes of DNA and multidimensional selves to illuminate fully and allow for the full awakening and alignment within you. This is about going within. This is about the multidimensional self. That is awakening. Full expansion of the global consciousness, full expansion of the multidimensional consciousness, the multi-universe consciousness, the entry into the full matrix of being, the entrance and interdimensional space of being between different matrices, between different aspects of the self. Sacred geometry allows for these, for this traveling as if it's portals, and it can all happen within you. So it's understanding the presence of the self, understanding the deep breathing, the resetting of energy within the self, allowing for that presence to come through and awakening alignment, awakening that outward push of sacred self. Outward push of sacred multidimensional self. That is awakening. That is what you were experiencing. That accessing of higher dimensional energy coming down through the body and opening out through the body. That is the multidimensional self. That is the full illumination of light coming out from the multidimensional self. Utilizing sacred geometrical shapes such as my Metatron's cube, the full cube that we constructed to allow as being a portal of light, allow to go into for healing. But most importantly, allowing the access of the multidimensional self through utilization of Metatron's cube. This could mean visualizing yourself being in the Metatron's cube, looking at it, and then visualizing, feeling the experience and energy of the expansion of the third dimensional self into the Metatron's cube, and allowing for the accessing much higher dimensions. This being that I'm speaking through accesses the highest dimensions through the understanding that through that visualization, through that experiencing the energy in the cells and the physical body, you are actually, in fact, expanding and awakening and experiencing the enlightenment, which is that of you. You are already an enlightened being. You are already connected, fully, multidimensional. You are already that of the mental body, the physical body, the emotional body, the etheric body. You are already all these things. You are already a fully multidimensional being. It's a matter of remembering. It's a matter of bringing yourself into that state of presence and allowing that energy to circulate through all your cells, through all your veins, through your entire body, through your system, through the waterways within the body, connecting to the waterways outside of the body, connecting to all the energies available outside of the body, to allow for the conducting of electricity of much higher frequencies, much higher dimensions, to resonate within the cells, resonate within the body, to awaken the cells' energy, to allow for higher dimensional frequencies to come through the body. This being that I'm speaking through is a master teacher of this, as a master illuminator, is able to fully connect to the highest dimensions and bring that energy through to serve you and connect out. Serve you and connect out. The more that the more that you can connect with this being, the more that you can experience the meditation format, the connection through the live video calls she does with the other, that of Emily, all the different platforms that she uses to connect the energy and information. The more that you experience that, the more that you have the ability to awaken, shift, and illuminate. You can also go into nature and allow for that absolute presence to set in. Imagine yourself, go out into nature, go to the ocean, go to the forest, go to the desert, climb, hike, then experience yourself in that space in total presence, that of which is nature, and see and feel yourself in the Metatron's cube. Experience that energy of being within the cube, allowing that cube to open yourself to full enlightenment, open those portals of higher state of consciousness, multidimensional consciousness, allowing the total access of the super consciousness matrix that is you, allowing that energy and information to embody the full enlightenment of awakening that is you. This is a continual evolvement. It will always be evolving. The universe is always evolving. You are always evolving. So it's a matter of learning how to access that higher consciousness to allow for an ease and the evolvement that is you, that is the enlightenment, the higher state of being that is you, allowing for the full awakening of the enlightenment that is the higher state of being that is you, allowing for the full shift and opening of the higher state of consciousness through the sacred geometrical shapes that you are learning about, have learned about, may need to learn about. Metatron's cube, flower of life, tree of life, the plutonic solids, all these different sacred geometrical shapes that help shift the vibrational frequency within you, starting at the most microscopic level, quantum physics level, all the way out to the fully expanded consciousness of all that is. It's all the same. The microscopic, all the way out to the fully expanded consciousness is all the same. If you are present, if you tap into that consciousness, you are part of all that is. You are the oneness. You are realizing your enlightened state of being. You are already enlightened. It's a matter of remembering and bringing yourself to that, back to that state of consciousness. The most important thing. Opening and awakening and allowing these much higher vibrational frequencies to resonate within your being, to resonate within your consciousness, to raise the frequency through the cells in your highest state of being of consciousness. This is total awareness. This is oneness. This is allowing of all the vibrations of connection, of total enlightenment and centering within your own state of being. As the center of your vehicle, your physical vehicle, being that which illuminates outward, that of the total highest state of consciousness. The allowing of the heart chakra to fully open to the highest state of consciousness. Taking the sacred geometrical shapes, using them as keys to unlock the highest state of consciousness that is you. That is the purpose. It's about quieting the self, deep breathing, imagining yourself within the Metatron's cube, within the cube that has been developed, that of which is a portal of light to allow for ascension, to connect to higher dimensions in a more regular way and state of being. It does not have to be just on occasion. It does not have to be just every once in a while. It can be continuous. As you are already in an enlightened state of being, so it's just a matter of tapping into that multidimensional self on a continual basis. I am that of Archangel Metatron. The planet Arcturus, I am Lord and ruler of. I bring this information to you in unconditional love, knowing and recognizing and understanding and accepting that you are already an enlightened being. There's nowhere you have to go. It's a matter of remembering, stepping into these portals, experiencing already your expanded state of consciousness. Thank you. Well, there you go. This was a very, very important one today. If you can share this with as many people as possible, people need to hear this. People need to hear that they're already okay, that they're already stable, that it's a matter of accessing that information. This is what he was bringing through today, plus just experiencing the Metatron's cube and energy. Please share this with as many people as you can, as many beings as you can. If you have YouTube, share it through that. If you have Facebook, share it through that. Email, share this information. This is so important for people to hear right now in this moment. So important. Have a beautiful day. I also do Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I go live on Facebook with Miss Emily Harrison. You can see it on my Facebook. You can see it on hers. We share it out everywhere. But look for it at 10 o'clock because it's very powerful what comes through with us. I think I'm going to start my guided meditations starting Sunday morning, what Metatron was talking about. That just so powerful. It's like about awakening. It's about traveling. It's about healing. It's about getting the messages. It's integration of all the energies to help keep you in that space of enlightenment and ascent. Love you all. Have a great day.